So Bob, well,
What?
your wife prefers that we call you Bobby, eh? Arlene says,
yes,
call
she
me
did
Bobby.
suggest
Call
that,
him Bobby.
yeah.
Okay.
I think she's probably right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Hammer.
Thank you.
Okay, this time you have to do it commando.
What the heck does that mean?
It means no clothes. No clothes.
Oh, no clothes! Can I keep my shoes on and the flat
Sure.
The
Keep
socks
your
on?
shoes on.
White
Keep
socks
your
and the
hat
shoes.
on.
Oh, that's right.
Like a French postcard around 1900. Okay.
Take your clothes off and leave your hat on. Bob, how'd you meet Mingus?
Well, one night my wife Arlene went down to, was it the old Bohemian? No, it wasn't. Anyway, it doesn't matter. She went down to see some friends of hers, a blind accordionist named Leon Sash and his wife, Lee, who played bass. Marvelous.
Wow.
Jazz accordionist.
Wow.
And Charlie happened to be down there.
Charlie Mingus.
Yes. And he spotted Arlene and he came over and they started talking.
Were you married at that time?
Oh yes, I was up playing bass in Street East with Gene Krupa.
Oh, wow.
And
Krupa.
Charlie said, well, I'll drive you up there. So she ended up in the car with Mingus and Sarah Vaughan and Errol Garner.
Wow.
And she dropped off. They dropped off Errol at Sam Goody's. He wanted to check on his latest hits.
Wait a minute, Sam Goody's, the
At the
record
record
store?
store, yeah.
Back in what year?
Oh Lord, 56, 7, something like that.
Okay.
So he drove her up to Basin Street East, and that's how I met Charlie Mingus.
So you were just playing the beautiful, sophisticated lady,
Right.
gorgeous Ellington piece. Love it so much. And one of the pieces on our album is another Ellington tune, a more up-tempo version. It's Cottontail.
Right. Yeah.
And we also have some other up-tempo ones. One that features the great Stephanie Porter. That's Undecided.
Mm-hmm.
Who wrote that one?
Charlie Shavers.
The great trumpet player.
Exactly.
Oh, you worked with Charlie?
Yes, different periods at the old Metropole in New York from 57 to 61. And there's an interesting story with Charlie, of course, as you know. He was a superb musician. Lead, front the band, read, anything. Unfortunately, Charlie was overly fond of the grape.
Yeah, right.
And he had a contractor friend. I meant to mention, also in those days, it was difficult for a person of color to gain entree into a symphony, the studio orchestras, such like that. But he did have a friend, a contractor, who said to Charlie one day, we got this new show coming up. I've got you in there. 5 days rehearsals, show on Friday. Now, if you recall back in the day in the 50s, it was all live. That was it. Well, Charlie showed up He nailed it. The guys fell in love with him. He was in.
At the
5
rehearsals?
days, yes, 5 days, perfect rehearsal. Come to show, no Charlie.
Where the heck was he?
Well, the contractor's tearing his hair out, and about 3 days later, he runs into Charlie in the street. He says, Charlie, what happened? I got you in. I called in every favor I knew. Where were you? Charlie says, wasn't I there?
That's terrible.
Anyway.
Well, he went on to have a great career
He
anyway.
certainly did.
Oh, yeah. You're talking 57. Well, back in 57, you did the arrangements for this great album. Close in on this. This is a modern jazz symposium of music and poetry with Charlie Mingus, a very important album. It actually starts with a marvelous piano cadenza that Bobby here played. Boy, you were like 27 back then. Jeez.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This is a major album that if you don't have it in your library, get it. The great Charlie Mingus. Here's another one from 1961. It's now called The Very Best of Cozy Cole. What was it originally called?
Originally called Cozy Conception of Carmen. Let me try that again. A Cozy Conception of Carmen. I don't know why that doesn't come out.
You mean
well.
the opera Carmen
Yes,
by
yes,
Bizet?
yes, yes.
This is
In
great.
the late 40s, Cozy there was an opera called Carmen Jones on Broadway, and it was a first for Broadway because the band was on the stage. Cozy was
Okay.
on it.
Oh, wow.
Now in '61, he's coming off of a hit called Topsy,
Okay.
and they decided to use this as a good hook to
Sell this record. Interesting
Some
how
wonderful-
they changed the title.
from
So,
wonderful swing players on there, I have to say. Bernie Previn, Al Klink, marvelous tenor player, Dick Hafer from Woody's band.
Woody Herman.
Yes. Dick Hyman. Was Milt Hinton on that? I don't notice, but
Yep.
yeah,
The great
Milt was on
bassist,
it.
Milt
Yeah.
Hinton.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
So, as you can see, folks, Bob has had an amazing career, and we're just so fortunate to have him here with us, involved in this great band. We have gotten to the final mix stage, and we need to master it, and then come up with a title, and then the album cover, production, post-production, printing. So that costs some dollars. And that is why we're appealing to you.
There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free. If you want a view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world. There's nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.